Hi, welcome to Wine Quality Analysis. The problem statement that we are discussing here are which model predicts the best wine quality and what factors make a great red wine or a white wine. The data characteristics that we are considering here are the fixed acidity, volatile acidity, that is, the high levels of volatile acidity makes an unpleasant vinegar taste. The third is the citric acid, which adds a freshness and flavor to the wines. The fourth is the residue sugar, which is the amount of sugar remaining after fermentation stops. It's generally in the range of 1 gram per liter to 45 grams per liter, which were considered as sweet. The fifth is the chlorides, which is the amount of salt in the wine. The remaining characteristics of the datasets are the free sulfur dioxide, total sulfur dioxide, density, pH, surface, and alcohol. And alcohol is considered as one of the most prime attribute in determining the quality of wines. As part of the model hunting as of concern, we started with the multiple linear regression model and checked out is there any correlation between the predictor variables. It revealed out the facts that anything more than 0.6 were considered to the case of multicollinearity, and the case of multicollinearity was present in both red and wine datasets, which were affirmed by the VIF test, which indicated that density has had a high VIF of 6.3 in the red wine dataset and 24 in case of white wine dataset. Next, we carried out the stepwise linear regression, that is the backward step AIC on the linear model, to come up with the most prime predictors in determining the quality of wine. It led out with 7 predictor variables for the white wine and 6 for the red wine. Then we carried on with the classification algorithm techniques, that is the decision trees and the random forest. The decision trees gave an accuracy of 55% for the reduced model of concern than the full model, indicating that the reduced model is more effective than the full model. Here, the reduced model is not only the predictor variables that were obtained from the backward step regression analysis, it is also includes the interactions from the partition trees of the decision trees. The next classification algorithm which we carried out as a random forest. The random forest has an advantage of overcoming the overfitting of the criteria which happens in the decision trees. So, as a result of which, we got an accuracy of 74% in the red wine reduced model and 73% in white wine reduced model. So what factors make the great red wine or white wine are the characteristics that obtain from the backward selection process and the interaction variables, which are fixed acidity, volatile acidity, residue sugar, free sulfur dioxide, pH, surface, and alcohol for the white wine, and volatile acidity, chlorides, total sulfur dioxide, pH, surface, and alcohol for the red wine, indicating that the alcohol is the most prime predictor variables with respect to the other variables in predicting the quality of wine. Thank you.